Regularly scheduled programming will not be seen at this time, so that we can bring you the following special presentation. Welcome to the 2021 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade. Celebrate innovation, our past, our future. Brought to you by these companies that care. Your neighborhood Arby's restaurants, Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, State Farm Insurance, and Jiffy Lube. Now your hosts, Jane Hersha and Keith Edwards.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the kickoff of the 32nd Annual Three Rivers Festival. Good morning to all of you, and good morning, Keith.
And good morning, Jane. I tell you, we have a great day. The theme
do.
of this parade is to celebrate innovation, our past and our future. The parade is heading down Calhoun as we speak, but also we have Jennifer Blomquist right here on Main Street 2 with the crowd. Jennifer?
Well, as you can see, Keith, it is packed as usual. We have a very innovative and energetic crowd here today. Recognize a lot of folks out there. They are excited and want things to get underway. So let's let the parade begin.
Very good.
Thank you, Jennifer.
And you know, as long as I've been doing the parades, the mayor of Fort Wayne has always had a few words for us, and there's not going to be anything different this year.
That's right, except the fact that we do have a
new mayor.
Mayor Graham Richard. Mayor?
Everybody loves the festival, and everybody loves the parade. I'm looking forward to being in my first parade as mayor. This is a great festival. We hope everyone has a wonderful, safe time.
And we thank you, Mayor Richard. And you know, I think the parade's just down the street.
I think you're absolutely correct. We're just a couple of minutes away, so we invite everyone right now to stand for our national anthem, sung by the Children's Choir under the direction of Fred Meads.
The Kikionga Long Rifles, and of course the Jets. Those are from the 122nd Fighter Wing of Black Snake's flight leader is Major Mike Stoller, Lieutenant Brian Frazier. In the number 2 plane, number 3 was Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Soldner,
Sure enough.
Colonel Rick Clevenger, and the 122nd Fighter Wing commander.
And by the way, the kids did a great job, too, on the
yes.
national anthem. We want to thank them as well, under the direction of Fred Meads, and they were out singing for the crowd beforehand as well.
Great music.
The
Great music.
Kikionga long rifles there for us this morning as well.
We kind of lost their musket fire amid the sound of the jets flying over, but they
jets.
did their official duties. So
People were lining the streets, well, of course, early in the wee hours of the morning, but even
Yes.
at 6:30 this morning, people started lining up and getting the best spot they could on this comfortable Saturday, July 8th.
70 degrees. What more could you ask?
A new millennium and a new parade here. So we're having a good time, and as the parade makes its way, we're really set to go with the 32nd Annual 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade, aren't we?
And coming into view, of course, some of our folks in blue, and we are going to have another Kikionga rifle kickoff. Listen and watch and hold your ears if you're afraid of the noise. Those flintlocks are a little tricky. Muskets take a little time to prepare. Kikionga long rifles, bringing history alive on the streets of Fort Wayne, and of course at the historical Fort Wayne. And in reenactments throughout the year at various historical celebrations. The Fort Wayne Children's Choir, incidentally, has several hundred members. We have 100 of these little ones down here in the middle of the street this year who have performed for us throughout the morning. So that's quite a challenge, too, getting that many little ones together and all in tune as early as they were here.
And they sounded great this morning as well. It's a beautiful morning out here. We have 70 degrees, I'm told, under partly sunny skies, mostly in and out kind of sunshine here this morning. But we're all excited and in preparation and having a good time here.
And, of course, members of our motorcycle brigade from the Fort Wayne Police Department.
Ready to lead the way here today.
And, of course, we'll have sight of various law enforcement agencies at the various events throughout Festival so that we're sure it's a happy and safe event for all involved. And they are there to help us, so don't be bashful and don't hesitate if you wish to speak with them or ask a question. And, you know, there's lots of things going on downtown Fort Wayne today. Once the parade, you know, is history, we've got art in the park back at Fryman Square, but extending out onto Main Street, we have a Paint On and Art Fest on the streets of Maine with various artists and kids and all doing their drawings in chalk. We also, down at Lawton Park, we have the flea market that used to be under the elevation. Well, that's moved down to Lawton Park. We have antiques throughout the city, so much to do in so little time.
Well, we have a whole week to do it all.
Okay.
So make sure you come down at least once a day and spend time throughout the city enjoying everything that's happening for folks here during the Three Rivers Festival.
And, of course, thrills and rides are your cup of tea. We do have the Midway, which has already been open.
That's right.
Out at Memorial Coliseum, and that's open and available to everyone daily through Saturday the 15th.
I'd like to thank once again the Fort Wayne Children's Choir, still in place on Calhoun Street.
Okay, they're loaded and warmed up, and it's official.
Took them a while to load up and get it going there again.
You know, I always think about knowing how long it takes them to load and reload. Imagine if you were facing an enemy.
No, thank you. I'll pass on that, but you're right.
Oh. I'm glad there were brave people in our company.
Children's Choir making their way, too, now after having sung the national anthem and let the rest of the parade follow through. Thank you, kids, for a great morning of singing. You were all in great voice.
And we might want to mention if there are other little ones who would like to be a part of this organization, they are always welcoming new members. So if you like to sing and want to join, they invite you to make contact with them. You know, also we want to remind people if they didn't get the official program guide, there are festival programs that they can pick up at various locations throughout the community listing everything. As well, of course, we will calendar items on all of the 21 Alive newscasts throughout the festival times. And there would be printing also in our local newspapers. So if you don't have an official guide, you can find one at the souvenir booth, which is right down here downtown over at Fryman. And, of course, get your souvenirs as well, and all sorts of information.
Don't forget your TRF button,
The button, that's right. And, you know, mine's still in my desk drawer. I did forget mine, so don't tell, okay? Neat buttons this year. Fireworks. I love them. That little guy's probably thinking he'd like to have a big motorcycle.
There they go again.
Here we go. We got an extra pass.
Right.
We got a bonus.
They got it covered, north, south, and east and west.
That is so exciting. Wow. The Black Snake. And you know the timing for those pilots, they move so fast, is so critical that they hit the downtown area just when they're supposed to. And boy, they did it right at the end of the Star Spangled Banner.
That's right, and they gave us an extra run today. It was good to have them with us once again. Streets are lined up just about full here today. Fort Wayne Police Department is proud to lead off the 2021 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade. Their unit includes an honor guard, police motorcycles, and, of course, Chief of Police Rusty York.
And following Chief York, when he comes into view, we will also, that's, of course, our color guard from the Fort Wayne Police Department. Good to see them marching. Also in the police unit contingency, we have the Deputy Chiefs Ananias Brooks, Dwayne Hardup, Dave Coleman, Don Brody, Ron Partridge, and Mike Bedwell. And of course, right up front, we're going to say thanks to all members of the Fort Wayne Police Department.
There's the Chief.
Hi, Chief. You get to ride today. A little relaxation.
We bumped up a degree. It's now 71 on a beautiful Saturday morning for a parade.
I think it's going to bump up a few more as this sun starts moving over us, Keith. But a
We
beautiful
can handle
blue
that,
sky.
Jane. We can handle that.
As if we have a choice, Keith. And of course, once again, the Charmaine models are carrying the Three Rivers Festival Parade. The opening banners and the banners throughout the parade, they have done this for the past 27 years. Maybe not all the same models all those years. They also, of course, carry the banners announcing the float winners.
Now, Nina Grill is the founder, executive director of the Charmaine School and Model Agency, which was established in Fort Wayne in 1969. The Charmaine models have received over 750 awards in modeling and acting at international modeling conventions. So once again, we're happy to have them with us today.
And one of their students also was a Miss USA in the Miss Universe pageant some years ago, Holly Dennis. And Holly is a mighty, mighty fine young lady, very talented, and brought a lot of acclaim to Fort Wayne.
Sure enough.
Alma Pam Farnsworth, the wife of the famous inventor Philo T. Farnsworth, the father of television.
Celebrate innovation.
Transmission and receiving of television signals.
Another color guard coming into view here today.
Navigation in outer space, among many other innovations. Pam Farnsworth is a nationally noted speaker and author of the Philo on State Street from 1948 to 1967. Also on the float with Pam is her great
Carrying the colors and crowd watching as they go by.
Let's give them a big welcome along with members of the
The Junior ROTC program is the program from which the color guard is marching. And of course, these are folks familiar to us, our co-workers.
Fire activity tent. She'll be there. Also autographing copies of her book, Distant Vision.
It's 21 Alive staff members. Along with the Grand Marshal of the parade is Alma Penn Farnsworth, wife of the famous inventor Philo T. Farnsworth, father of television, Jane.
And a charming, feisty young lady of 92, if they don't mind I tell her age.
I should live that long.
You and me both. And besides developing the transmission
There
and
she
receiving,
is.
there she is. Hi, Pam, of the television signal. Mr. Farnsworth was involved in communications and navigation in outer space, among many of his other innovations.
Pam Farnsworth is a nationally noted speaker and author and lived with the Philo on State Boulevard right here in Fort Wayne from 1948 to
Coming home.
1967.
And of course, that's a photo of, there's Mr. Farnsworth. You know, he never really got all the credit he should have gotten. And to honor him, Pam wrote a book about their life together, and it's a beautiful book. She's going to be autographing at the Meyer tent later today, so you might want to meet this lady. We say thank you to her husband, especially. We have a job in the business.
That's right. Plus
And of
21
course,
Alive staff along on the float with them, with her as well today.
I guess. They're having fun, and they will soon have sore feet.
But they're almost finished. They've walked almost the entire route here.
So it must be lunchtime for them, Pete.
For them. Well, for some, I suppose.
Or brunch, maybe, at this hour.
Here's the mayor. Mayor Graham Richard is in his first year as mayor of Fort Wayne. One of his key priorities is the promotion of downtown growth and development.
Now, Jennifer's right there with the mayor. Catch
Yes,
him,
I
Dan.
am.
Catch him.
Congratulations on your first parade here.
It's wonderful. It's a great day. The weather's cooperating. We have a wonderful turnout. It's fun to be in Fort Wayne.
Now, I remember I always challenged Mayor Helmke to rollerblade. Are you going to take me up on your challenge?
I probably won't. I'm going to leave that to the tap dancing group behind us. I was trying to learn a few shuffle steps, and I didn't even do that well. But it's a great day to have fun at the festival.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jennifer.
And, of course, we have a little group coming here. They're pumped to be here. The Lassus Brothers Oil Company tapping along, as the mayor said. It's their own version of the Broadway hit Stomp called We're Pumped to Be Here.
Now, behind the performers are Lassus family members and company employees as they salute the innovations that technology has provided to meet the needs of their customers. And as you say, Jane, they're all pumped up.
You said that. You're going to be corny. You play this.
Okay, that's me, Mr. Corn. Check out the little BP vehicle there as they in a car wash as well, it looks like.
There you go. You know, the next time we stop into one of the BP stations, I want to see their people tap dancing. You think they'll be doing
we
it?
can get them to do that for us?
I don't know. Now that's the way to do the parade.
No doubt. Save on the feet.
Take a ride.
Just don't run out of gas.
Wouldn't that be embarrassing? From our past to our future, we have a trophy winner. The Three Rivers Festival Best Adherence to the Festival Theme in the Non-Commercial Division.
Science Central and Fort Wayne Engineers Club is Science Central, of course, is all about innovation. Visitors learn about science, math, and technology in preparation for the future. Their float, built by staff, volunteers, and the Fort Wayne Engineers Club, represents innovation in flight, past, and future.
And the reason, Science Central is a NASA resource center and features curricula for preschool through university levels. And the young people on the float are part of Science Central's youth volunteer program.
I like it. Look at the biplane going around, and you have a USA rocket in the background
How
there.
clever. How clever. And
Those
such a fun
engineers,
place
you
to
know.
go. Put it on your calendar for Three Rivers Festival week. If you haven't been to Science Central, be there. Decades of progress, and boy, we're going to see a lot of decades. 100 years. The progress of the automobile. The first cars were truly horseless carriages, as seen by the in the 1908 Rush and the 1908 Northern.
You remember those vehicles, Jane? I don't.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Not quite, do I remember?
No, you don't either. Manufacturers emerged worldwide to design automobiles to carry both passengers and cargo, as shown by the Renault and the Stegeman half-ton pickup truck, which is also going to be making its way
Isn't
in
that
just
charming?
a few moments.
In their straw hats.
There they come.
That's motoring.
There you
grand
go.
style.
Truly motoring. This
And
is beautiful here. We're, as you say, decades of progress, and it's all
Exactly,
motorized.
Exactly.
There's the
There's the little
half-ton.
half-ton pickup. Little different than pickups today.
Exactly.
And of course, manufacturers emerged worldwide to design automobiles to carry both passengers and cargo. And innovation continued during the 20s, not only in car design, but also in the production methods that would make the automobile affordable.
Of course, the Ford Model T and the Hupmobile are products of the 20s. Automotive greats like Henry Ford continue to evolve cars for the masses, while others designed autos for the rich and famous.
Thank goodness for Henry Ford, for us masses. The Ford Model A and the Auburn show this trend, of course. The 1940s, of course, brought World War II, which changed the course of the automotive industry. The 40s are represented by the Ford Coupe, the Buick, and the Willys Jeepster. I do remember some of those.
All right now. Well, of course, design improvements escalated rapidly during the 50s, which we're going to hit in just a few moments, but let's enjoy the view of those that are passing us now.
I guess.
Look at that. Check it out. It's an amazing ride right there, Jane.
Wonder if that had a rumble seat. I doubt that you know anything about rumble seats.
No, nothing.
I'll tell you about them one of these days.
All right, look at that view we have of downtown, and look how thick the crowd is here on both sides of the street. They're enjoying 71 sunshine degrees out here today. It's a great day for a parade in
The
Fort Wayne.
Buick, I recognize that. And you know what's so fun is because we have generations out here, many of them are saying, oh, I remember, or I had a car like that, or I rode in one of those.
This is great. I don't think we've ever done this in this.
Never seen this before. This has taken some time to collect all of these vehicles as well.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be coming back with more cars and much more of the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade. Stay with us.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
You're a grown-up. You're hard to impress. Well, how about any 2 chicken sandwiches for just $4 at Arby's? We knew that would get your attention because these aren't ordinary chicken sandwiches. We're talking real chicken, intense flavors, the kind adults like. And this price, nothing ordinary about that either. Any 2 chicken sandwiches, now just $4. So get to Arby's and satisfy your grown-up tastes.
It's Saturday here at Budgie Car Sales and Leasing in Fort Wayne, and we're making the kind of deals other dealers only dream of. Hi, I'm Jackie Lyons, and customers from everywhere are finally realizing our Purchase Advantage program. It means you put 0 down, make 0 payments, pay 0 interest until January 2001, and we'll even pay for your gas until January. So come select the vehicle you really want, like a Silverado or a Stratus, but see us right here in Fort Wayne, or pick up that phone and call.
Saturday night on 21 Alive. We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
And welcome back to the place to be, downtown Fort Wayne, for the 32nd annual Three Rivers Festival. It's parade time, and we're looking at a parade of 100 years in automobiles.
And we're getting right down now
looky.
to, ooh, check it out there.
Some of those hot cars with big motors.
Fellas enjoying the ride, and so is the crowd as the cars go by today. Look at all the balloons out there this morning, too.
And I've already seen a couple of the little ones lose their balloons, of course.
Were there tears in their eyes,
Well,
Jane?
a tad.
How about this? Everybody likes a marching band. The Mighty Panther Marching Band, as a matter of fact. The 180-member Mighty Panther Band is directed by Kevin Klee and Dean Smeekins. Drum majors are Ellison Rousseau, Alicia Luffs, Adam Henry, Amanda Wells, and the color guard captains are?
Laura Vo and Nikoka Ward. And these young people in '99 placed second at contests at Bluffton and Gola, and they won the Best Music division at the Homestead Fall Festival of Bands. And we're going to hear why and how they won it. Let's listen.
He's also won Best Music at the Homestead Fall Festival. Let's listen to the Mighty Panther Marching Band.
Panther Marching Band. They sounded great, didn't they?
Good band, good
The color
fun,
guard was
great
beautiful, too.
Family camaraderie. When you're a band member, your whole family's involved.
That's right. It's a lifestyle,
Yes,
Jane.
it
I
is.
know all about it.
I know. I remember all about it.
All right, train a child, our future.
They certainly are. This is Kids Rap, and that stands for Kids That Are Righteous and Pure. The Children's Ministry of First Assembly of God Christian Center believes that the future of the world lies in reaching kids and in putting them on track for making the right choices and doing the right thing.
Their pastor is here with the Royal Rangers of the Boys Program and the Missionettes of the Girls Program. The ministry stresses the love of kids, the future of this country. And Jennifer, who do you have there?
I have Representative David McIntosh here with me. It looks like you brought the whole clan out today.
We did. We've got my wife Ruthie and daughter Ellie and our dog Madison are with us. Great response in the parade. What a fun day and a beautiful day to be here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. It's great to be here to see everybody. We're trying to point out our 25% property tax cut. We'll see how that goes.
All right, best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take
Always a politician.
The Congressman David McIntosh, raised in Kendallville, where he learned the Hoosier values that guide his life today.
And from the Fort Wayne Firefighters Museum, they are proud to debut their newly formed Fire Department Honor Guard. It represents the firefighters who have served our community for the past 160
They
years.
look pretty sharp there,
Yes,
too,
they
didn't
do.
they? The 1942 International Harvester fire truck, titled The Last Ride, we saw there, will be dedicated to all past and active firefighters. And then Ladder Truck 13 carries not only active personnel, we saw two right there as well, active personnel, but also firefighters of the future from the class of 2000. So they're all out here today.
And we say thank you again, because those men and women, my goodness, the challenges they face when that alarm goes off are totally amazing. With all of today's chemicals and very tightly built and constructed buildings and homes, they have an extra difficult job and challenge and have to have a lot of learning behind what they do.
That they do. It's a beautiful day out here, 71 degrees, and you couldn't ask for a better day for a parade. It's a nice little breeze in the air as well. I think we have coming up here is Junior Achievement, is that correct?
We've got them walking all along the route, and they tell us that for over 80 years they have been making a difference for kids. They offer a full curricula for business people to meet face-to-face with kids for the simplest of human interactions, and that's sharing.
We've had some great camera shots, too. Did you just see that slow pan we had where you saw the trees and you went past that and saw the crowd and everything? I like it. Anyway, back to Junior Achievement. Kids learn how to succeed, and the volunteers get to make a difference. Don't miss out on the action July 15th and 16th during the Tower Bank and Junior Achievement Three Rivers Festival Grand Prix.
There's one of the little cars.
That's right.
And, of course, that Grand Prix is taking place during Three Rivers Festival, and it's called the fastest sport in the fort.
All right, I like it.
I think our little car is kind of gathering cobwebs. I don't know whether we're going to get it out and renovate it or not.
I'm not sure if somebody's riding this. I'm sure someone must be, Jane, but they keep you and I off the roads.
I know. We don't get to have any of the fun. Work, but we love it.
Here's another award winner.
Yes, it is. The Admiral Andy Most Educational with Appeal to the Children. Is this the non-commercial winner from Admiral Andy?
This is the Emmanuel Lutheran Church of New Haven presents their depiction of Celebrate Innovation, Our Past, Our Future, featuring tributes to John F. Kennedy, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Robert F. Kennedy.
Technological advances represented on the float panels include cloning and space exploration, a few of the many innovative dreams realized during this past century.
And there's the county commissioner.
There he is, hoofing it.
So. Go ahead, Jay.
He's also the current president of the board and is running for a fourth term on the Republican ticket.
He served 14 years on Allen County Council and 8 years on City Council.
He's accompanied, of course, by family and friends. And he's happy to be a part of the festivities, as is Allen County Commissioner Linda Bloom, also walking. And of course, we're extra proud of Linda because she is the first woman to hold, or as women we are, to hold the title of commissioner in Allen County, and she is currently the vice president of the board.
Before being elected commissioner, Linda served as treasurer and as auditor of the county. She's excited to be a part of the festivities and salutes her constituents watching the TRF parade.
32 years of Three Rivers Festival. How about
32 years young, are we?
That's right, we are.
We'll take anything younger than our numbers.
Allen County Sheriff's Department, serving Allen County since 1824.
Sheriff's duties by state law include maintaining the jail, serving the courts, and providing a full-service police department for the unincorporated areas of Allen County. I tell you what, we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with more of the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade 2000.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
When you're a child, every day is a day of discovery. Maybe you don't remember everything, but you sure remember what it feels like to wake up to mom or dad saying, "We're going to the zoo today." When you're 8 years old, that's not a trip. It's the adventure of a lifetime. There are few things in life you never forget. The zoo is one of them. The Children's Zoo. Memories for a lifetime.
Here at Benjamin Moore, we decided it was time to shake things up a bit.
These larger chips are going to make color coordinating much easier.
So we asked our dealers, contractors, and customers to help us help them.
A color can look okay in the store, but get it home, it changes.
Together, we designed the Color Preview Studio.
The 3D room with view shows color in both room light and daylight.
Previewing their room before they paint? My customers are going to love that.
Right now, you can save $5 a gallon on select Benjamin Moore paints.
See the new Color Preview Studio at any Reams Deck Beck location.
Music, motion, color, power. Don't miss a terrific opportunity to enjoy the excitement and pageantry of Fantasy of Brass and Drums. 21 Alive is proud to host the superb annual event held each year at the Northside High School Stadium. Outstanding brass and drum corps from across the country and Canada will perform a variety of music and choreography that will dazzle you and your family. Tickets are available at the Northside High School office or by calling 425-7536.
We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Shane Hersha.
Welcome back to downtown Fort Wayne and the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade. We have ourselves 72 degrees, and there's some Elfi out there.
Lots of them.
We missed them, but we'll get back to them
We'll
a
see
little
them
bit
later.
later. Let's talk Boy Scouts, if we may, though. The Anthony Wayne Area Council Boy Scouts of America presents Scouting, a Lifetime of Adventure.
Depicted are various activities that youth can participate in as members of the scouting programs.
Accompanying the float are members of Troop 81, venturing, exploring participants, and council staff members. They invite area youth to join in their programs and let the adventure begin, Jane.
And they're making s'mores, and I want them to share them with us.
Oh, please, we like s'mores.
Yes, we do. You never can have too many s'mores. Give me some more.
No. Scouting can be so much fun, though, you know.
And you know, the exciting thing is that scouting, both Boy Scouting and Girl Scouting, have kept up with the time. They've moved into technology and new programs and new badges. The good old standbys, of course, but also, you know, they've kept current, which keeps young people involved. Oh, let's march.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Along with the Concordia Lutheran High School Marching Cadets. The 80 Concordia members are playing John Philip Sousa's Thunderer, and we're gonna listen.
Well, and I tell you, the drum majors are Julia Hughes and Julie Parker, and of course they've won quite a few awards as well.
Yes, Division I ratings at marching and concert festivals, including ISMA districts and regionals. Nothing beats a Sousa march in a parade.
Got that right. Looks like we have the Whoa-Whoa truck with the All-Star Cafe coming up.
Some voices that we hear round the clock, depending on what time of day you listen to Whoa-Whoa. News Talk 1190 Whoa-Whoa is celebrating, and happy anniversary, guys. It's their 75th year on the airwaves.
And listen for Macy in the morning, Dr. Laura, Rush Limbaugh, and the Pat White Show. It's all on News Talk 1190 Whoa-Whoa.
And you know, not only do they talk, but they let their listeners talk with all of the call-ins and the questions and comments. It gets kind of heated sometimes, but it's kind of fun to listen to.
And I like the sports with Art and Dean.
Oh,
every
I love
night.
that.
You got to listen to that.
That's how I learn about sports, is with Art and Dean.
Is that how it works?
They are my sports
tell
educators
Dean
over the years.
Right.
Well, I still have a lot to learn. He knows that too.
Okay. These are our Korean War Veteran Association Chapter 1. We welcome Chapter 1, Korean War Veterans Association, with their president, Richard Turner.
The year 2000 marks the 50th anniversary of the Korean War. Do you believe that? A conflict that some have dubbed the Forgotten War.
Because of the efforts of organizations such as this, the men and women who fought in Korea are forgotten no more.
a lot of applause and people standing for these very brave, dedicated people who put their lives on the line for us so we could have our parade today.
And they're getting a good ride today, too, out there.
Thank you for your patriotism and your courage under fire, literally. Salute to these men and women.
That's got to feel good, having the crowd respond to you that way.
All right. We have members of the Korean community joining us now in beautiful costume.
Association entry today, representatives of Fort Wayne's Korean community. Welcome.
One of the valuable things about the multiple ethnicity of Fort Wayne is that we get to share and learn about the traditions of the world. For those of us who aren't able to visit all of the nations around the world, by our nearness and by the communities within a community, we have the opportunity to learn and have a greater chance of being aware just how much we are one world. We are more alike than we are different. And we do thank them for sharing those cultures with us.
Here's the Oldies 101.7 101st Marching Elvis Brigade. Not bad, huh? There are over 30 marching Elvi comprised of oldie staff, listeners, and Elvis enthusiasts of all ages.
The Elvi are performing to the King's greatest hits. Of course, you recognize them. And notice the moves, just like the King himself, the King of rock and roll.
Oldies 101.7 with Jim and Carrie in the morning, and fun oldies all day long. Thank you very much. I have to do that.
Thank you.
All right, let's head back now to IPFW. A mastodon and a giant inflatable stick man are leading these young children as they search for their futures at IPFW.
These youngsters demonstrate that it's never too early to begin searching for your future. With education, anything is possible, and these children could be our next researchers. Look at that mastodon.
That's huge.
They could be our astronauts, our archaeologists, our engineers, our musicians, and much more.
And the balloon following along as well. These young professional depicts IPFW's newly designed logo.
So from an old critter called a mastodon to a new logo, from then to now, the past and the future.
There you go.
Okay, here they come.
One of your favorites, Jane.
One of the dreams, one of my favorites of my sons and husband especially. It's the Fort Wayne Corvette Club. They present their beautiful examples of the true American sports car, celebrating their 30th year. 130 members from the Fort Wayne area.
And they support many activities and contribute to local charities throughout the year, as well as enjoying parades, autocrosses, car shows, and rallies as well.
They certainly do. And of course, they've organized the Three Rivers Poker Rally for more than 2 decades now. Listen to those engines. Power under the hood.
They love to do that.
And the Poker Rally is going to be taking place this Sunday. Not this Sunday. A week from this Sunday, July 16th, at the Lincoln National Parking Lot. So you can join that. That's a fun thing to do too.
All right. While the vets go by, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of your parade.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
Drew's got a mother of a problem.
The perfect guy is right under your nose.
The problem is, it's with Kate's mother.
You can't keep interfering with my life.
Maybe Mom does know best.
I think you better stop looking at the guys with the tightest butts and start looking at Drew.
It's the moment Drew's been waiting for.
I should be dating someone exactly like you, and who's more like you than you.
So what's he waiting for?
This could work out, but, you have to be drunk all the time.
Next, Drew.
Monday night on WBFW.
You can travel from coast to coast, and still you may never find a better deal on car insurance than the one you'll find right in your own neighborhood. Because right now, your local State Farm agent is offering new policyholders substantial discounts on car insurance. So now you can get all the benefits of a discount rate, plus all the benefits of State Farm's friendly personal service, wherever you call home. Call a State Farm agent today to learn how much you can save on insurance from the world's leading car insurer.
Saturday night on 21 Alive. We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
And there's muscle power under the hood as we are seeing the Fort Wayne Corvette Club in the 32nd Annual Three Rivers Festival celebration, the parade through downtown Fort Wayne.
Quite a number of cars we've had with us today, and that always draws the crowd, too.
Oh, yes.
Check out the wheels on that ride.
Driven with pride and enjoyed with excitement.
Is that a commercial?
Of course, they never, ever exceed the speed limit. We don't want to mislead people.
Of
Just
course
because
not.
they have big engines and they're fast cars, that they use all of that Detroit muscle power.
That's right. They're courteous at all times
That's
and
right.
obey the law.
Well, most of them do, most of the time.
Here come the High Hopes Clowns.
I'm telling you, we're having a great day out here. It's, 72 degrees right now.
Keith.
Speaking of clowns, Keith, thank you. Well, you know, I got to keep up with my co-anchors.
That's right.
Everybody loves a clown. The High Hopes Clowns Kazoo Band regularly visit area hospitals and nursing homes. Thank you, Jane. And participate in numerous citywide
Where's
events.
your kazoo? I gave you one years ago.
Oh, you know, I still have it somewhere.
Okay, I'll be waiting to hear some more of that music. These clowns help coordinate and are very active during February's Random Acts of Kindness Week. And they tell us, we're going to check it out, that they even brought their own bug. There it is.
Bug.
There's their bug.
You can't get nothing over on those clowns.
No, nor us, Keith.
That's right.
Oh, and the crowd's loving them. Just like we said, everybody.
Everybody loves a clown.
But I do want to avoid some of their hairdressers.
I do like that outfit. I might have to wear that on the air someday.
That's fine. With the green hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
High Hope Clowns. Thanks
be
for
watching.
joining us with the clowns this time around. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with much more of your parade. Stay with us.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
It's Saturday here at Budgie Car Sales and Leasing in Fort Wayne, and we're making the kind of deals other dealers only dream of. Hi, I'm Jackie Lyons, and customers from everywhere are finally realizing our Purchase Advantage program. It means you put zero down, make zero payments, pay zero interest until January 2001, and we'll even pay for your gas until January. So come select the vehicle you really want, like a Silverado or a Stratus, but see us right here in Fort Wayne, or pick up that phone and call.
You'll be amazed how much you save when you get it all together at Value City Furniture. This month, you'll find beautifully coordinated packages to fill a room or to fill your entire home, and at low prices you won't find anywhere else. We've done all the decorating, so you don't have to. Value City Furniture. You just can't do any better.
Here at 21 Alive, we love summertime and the area festivals. We love it so much, we want to see everyone in a red shirt this summer, from everyone here at the station to your next door neighbor. Here's where you can see our red shirts this summer. Don't miss our red shirts at the Arcola Tractor Pull, Friday, July 7th through Sunday, July 9th. Hope to see you this summer at the festivals. We'll be easy to spot. We're the ones in the red shirts. We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
And we are back. We are moving onward and upward in this year's entry from a superior Essex. Our nation has grown and prospered through constant innovation, especially in transportation, Jane.
Right, and in the days of pioneers and covered wagons, that transportation got them where they needed to go, just as this Zeckler's pickle wagon is doing. Zeckler's, of course, is located in St. Joe, Indiana, and they're making a return trip to the Three Rivers Festival Parade. Zeckler employees and their families are riding in a wagon.
And also the African American experience is sponsored by the African American Historical Society and its museum.
And of course, their goal is to educate the community about their contributions to America, as well as preserve the heritage and culture of a people. Then we have some orneriness coming down the street next.
I think so too. They're squirting people.
K105, Federated Media. They're communicating, but in a rather wet form today.
Yeah, if it was 80 or 90, that might feel good today, but right now we're comfortable. Of course,
it's their gigantic rolling radio.
That's right.
The best and the mostest country.
Mostest?
Mostest.
I like that. Fort Wayne's K105. Dan, BJ, and Dude bring you the most fun in the morning along with your favorite country music.
And BJ has tons of fans along the way.
Is that the cash cow there in the back?
There's the cash cow. If he's sharing any, we could take some.
Okay.
Celebrate Innovation. American Mothers Incorporated presents their Mothers in Motion theme. And with them, we have the Indiana Mother of the Year for the year 2000, and someone we know and love at 21 Live, Margaret Ringenberg of Leo. She is a pioneer in women's aviation and still an active pilot. Now, that's not Mrs. Ringenberg.
No.
That is the Young Mother of the Year who is expecting her third child in September. That is her name was Brittany Kitt. There's Margaret at the top of the stairs.
This is, once again, we are moving on and onward and upward in this year's entry from Superior, Essex. Our nation has grown and prospered through constant innovation, especially in transportation, as we mentioned, Jane.
Right, we were talking about pioneers and covered wagons, and they moved westward. Henry Ford then, of course, led us forward with the automobile, while the Wright brothers took us skyward in the airplane.
And this is a sweepstakes best overall winner in the commercial division. Yes. So our hats off to them for a job well done. And of course, as the story goes on, when space travel becomes commonplace, families will head heavenward in their space utility vehicles. So congratulations to Superior Essex for a sweepstakes best overall commercial division. And that's why I'm in broadcasting.
They did good, didn't they?
They done good. They done real good.
Good looking horses there, pulling those down.
And we're back here again, and there's another shot of the crowd waving their flags and enjoying and having a good time, right?
Right, as are these people. The second time Arounders Marching Band, sponsored by Minette Music. This is the 16th year for them, and many of its musicians are charter members.
The band is for anyone who has performed in a marching band before and wants to march again. Let's listen. having here. 74 degrees now out here, and it's a great time for a second time around band. Members range in age from 18 to 82.
82.
So we still have
folks.
hope.
We do, and Wildcat Baseball brings us hope, too, for Major League Sports. It provides guidance, counseling, and leadership for all players, and they give instruction in the game of baseball and provide all youth between the ages of 6 to 15 and a half the opportunity to play. Doesn't make any difference, regardless of race, creed, or family background.
Now, the Wildcat motto is everyone makes the team. Wildcat Baseball has received national recognition from Tom Brokaw of NBC News, as well as from Sports Illustrated and Parade Magazine as well.
Well, it should. Mr. Mack, that was a great contribution to our community. I had two sons who played Wildcat. Good sportsmanship, good opportunity for all kids.
Gets them started, gets them involved.
Yes.
How about our Fort Wayne Comets? Next season will be the 49th consecutive season of hockey in Fort Wayne. You believe that?
Yes, I better. They must know. And walking in front of their trolley, we had President Michael Franke. And there's Icy. I haven't found Michael Franke yet, or the general manager, David Franke. I know they're there, but boy, Icy's sure getting his recognition. And there's Richard Franke. Hi, Dick. How are you today? Yes, you're doing good.
Icy's having a good time.
Comet staff and Comet, all on the streets. And in the trolley. Maybe this is the players in the trolley saving their strength, you suppose?
You think so?
I don't know. Somebody gets to ride, I guess. This looks like the hitch pulling the Wells Fargo stagecoach from the Wells Fargo and Company. And as they said in the Music Man,
Yes.
oh ho, the Wells Fargo wagon is up, coming down the street.
All right,
That's
Jay.
what they said.
Very good. The stagecoach is an exact replica of the Concorde coaches used in the late 1800s and early 1900s by Wells Fargo.
And it was considered the finest passenger vehicle of its time. I love this. Rules of the road.
Yes.
Stagecoach passengers were reminded to spit only from the leeward side of the coach.
All right.
So hope we know that they knew the leeward side.
Jane, I think I have to spit.
Well, I don't know whether to get out of the way or not.
All right. I'm on the leeward side.
Okay, that's left then.
You're
right?
asking me?
Oh. You're a Navy man. You
Hey,
should
be
know.
nice, be nice. How about the Meyer folks?
How about it? Their antique truck.
That's right.
That little red truck in there is a 1936 Chevy stake rack truck. It's a replica of the first truck used by Hendrick and Fred Meyer to transport groceries from their first store. That's when they delivered to your door.
Sure enough. It really is a blast from the past,
Right.
as they like to say. Meyer is delighted to celebrate innovation. Fred's truck represents their past, and their team members represent their future.
Did you see some of those team members turning cartwheels down the street?
You know, they do that. When you go to the store and you need something, they'll flip
That's
over backwards for you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have my do that. My clerk do that the next time. They, of course, are proud also to be a part of the Fort Wayne community and the 2000 Three Rivers Festival Parade. And looky here, the 4 ships of Lionism from Lions International. The Central Lions Club, chartered in June of 1922, is the oldest Lions organization in Fort Wayne.
Now, the Lions frequently visit the country of Honduras to provide optical services and surgery for those in need there.
Such a great service. Lions clubs also furnish guide dogs and trainers. And if you listen very closely, you'll hear a voice coming from that unit. And of course, it is Mr. Wowo, longtime active Lion member, Mr. Bob Sievers.
Here we have the 1st Brigade Indiana Guard Northeast and VFW 10,006th, I believe. Jeep number 1 carries Command Sergeant Major Walt Azar and Lieutenant Colonel Jim Park, the commander of the 1st Brigade, right?
I think that's true. And in the 2nd Jeep, we have Corporal Neil Turrent and Lieutenant Colonel Fred Coverman. And also in the Jeep is Dr. Jack Grenn. Now, Dr. Grenn is an award-winning author and also received many awards, one from President Dwight Eisenhower with the George Washington Honor Medal for Excellence. He has told the story. His book was Who Are the Veterans of World War II?
And you know what? He still wears the same size uniform that he wore as a young teenager. Now, how does he do that, Jane?
I was going to say, can we say that?
I can't. I wish I could.
Glad to have the Guard with us and VFW 10,006 folks.
There's a Hummer driven by Sergeant First Class Mike Brady. And following in the old car, behind that we'll see is Tom Ostrogny. Check it out.
Boy, I guess. Equipment that we hope they never have to use, but they're prepared and ready when it's needed if necessary.
That's right. We appreciate them being out here today as well.
Oh, Allen County Public Library kids want to learn Media of the Future, a graphic representation by young volunteers at the public library. Now, they are showcasing a variety of Access Fort Wayne opportunities.
Now, their primary mission, begun 19 years ago, is to make airtime and equipment available for those who wish to exercise their First Amendment right of freedom of speech.
So anybody can make TV, do TV, and you should take advantage of that if you have those desires. And the library is hoping to add low-power FM radio in the future.
All right.
It's Ball State. Charlie Cardinal's here. The Alumni Club of Northeastern Indiana. There's our Charlie. And there's the band. the pride of the Mid-America Marching Band. Cheerleaders galore with their acrobats. Both the band and the cheerleaders have won many awards in competitions over the years. I own part of Charlie.
Okay, then you sing for us. We'll be back with more of the Three Rivers Festival Parade right after this timeout.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
Can't find anyone to cooperate with your schedule? Get 7-day accessibility at Three Rivers Federal Credit Union. It pays to be a member. Member NCUA.
Some cars get Jiffy Lube signature service every 3,000 miles. And some cars don't. Jiffy Lube signature service. It's complete car care. Does your car get it?
Come in now for Jiffy Lube signature service and save up to $1,000 on summer travel.
Can't keep track of your financial institution? Come home to Three Rivers Federal Credit Union. It pays to be a member. Member NCUA.
Music, motion, color, power. Don't miss a terrific opportunity to enjoy the excitement and pageantry of Fantasy of Brass and Drums. 21 Alive is proud to host the superb annual event held each year at the Northside High School Stadium. Outstanding brass and drum corps from across the country and Canada will perform a variety of music and choreography that will dazzle you and your family. Tickets are available at the Northside High School office or by calling 425-7536.
We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
And marching into your homes and your hearts, the big orange pride of Northrop High School in this year's Three Rivers Festival Parade. My goodness, such a championship band, 220 members strong, directed by Barry Ashton, assisted by Scott Brown and Kevin Cheney.
Let's give a listen. The Big Orange Pride has marched in 2 Rose Bowl parades and the Orange Bowl parade as well as the Citrus Bowl and Daytona Beach Music Festival parades.
But they haven't only entertained here in the States. The world has enjoyed them. In '97, they toured Italy, performing in Rome, Florence, Verona, and Venice. And get this.
Yes?
Their 25th Three Rivers Festival Parade today.
Good
Thank
to have
you,
them
Kid.
here.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Northrop, for your community support.
Big Orange Pride.
And now another very important thing for our young people to do, not only play in a band, but to read. GTE Reads, and it's America's literacy champion. They created the GTE Reads program as a nonprofit organization to provide funding to new and existing literacy programs across the U.S.
Designed and built by employees, the float features Dinger from the Fort Wayne Wizards reading to children. The children are all past participants in Study Connection, a program that GTE employees have worked with for 8 years now, Jane.
And of course, we remember they're Verizon now.
That's right.
No, they're Verizon.
Verizon.
I always say that wrong.
Verizon.
I'm going to learn. And there's, of course, their Bookworm balloon. And, of course, we all identify Bookworm with reading. Verizon, folks. It's Verizon, not GTE anymore.
So much for literacy, Jane.
I can read it, I just can't say it correctly.
Oh, I see. That's a colorful little bug, isn't it?
I guess so. How would you like to have that crawl into your book?
Nothing.
No. So if you read a lot, it won't have time to house a book.
That's right.
And a great day to be carrying a balloon that size because there's no wind, giving them problems controlling.
Oh, it's 74 under overcast.
Yeah, it's got a little
yeah, we got some clouds
overcast
right now. Overcast right now, that's right.
But it's good if you're marching or walking that parade route. This is a good day to do it. The Read to Me program, as we're seeing here, is from the Three Rivers Literacy Alliance, and they, of course, support the need to read by providing tutoring, adult learning centers, and a family reading program.
The Read to Me campaign encourages all of us to read to the children in our lives.
And the Literacy Alliance thanks formerly GTE, now Verizon, for its generous support of literacy in our community. Friend of the Alliance, Jeff Randolph, is singing the Turn the Page song, which is the literacy song. And look here, we have beauty, Miss Allen County, Desiree McFerrin. That is not Miss Allen County.
Oh, there she is.
That's that comedian, that funny guy. Desiree is a junior at the University of St. Francis, majoring in computer arts. She, of course, is the daughter of Karen McFerrin. She was a 10-year 4-H member and participated in many horse and pony competitions. And now, Concordia Cemetery, celebrating 150 years of service. The cemeteries are located on Anthony Boulevard and Lake Avenue. 150 years they have been in the community.
The horse-drawn hearse and procession honor the memory of those that died in the Spanish-American War of 1898.
Memories and history.
Allen County Parks and Recreation are often referred to as the Fort Wayne area's best-kept secrets. Fox Island and Mattea County Parks both offer miles of hiking trails, picnic areas, swimming, beaches, and nature study.
And don't forget, Cook's Landing on Shoaf Road has a picnic shelter and fishing and canoe access to Cedar Creek. Great parks. And you know, when you drive by, you don't realize just how much is back there. So take a little shortcut and go see the park.
That's right. They're celebrating 25 years of environmental education and preservation.
One shiny car there, I would say. My favorite color, grape, too. Love that color. Kids rap and reaching, followed by the Miami Middle School Marching Band, a return trip to the Three Rivers Festival Parade. 100 members here, 7th and 8th grade students under the direction of Terry Vaughn and Michael Satterwhite.
The band has also performed in the Calathumpian Parade in Decatur and at the Cedar Point Amusement Park in Sandusky, Ohio. This is the Fort Wayne Navy Club. Ship on Wheels was built in the late 40s using Joslyn steel on a 1947 International Harvester chassis.
And this was crafted by World War II veterans as a memorial to all seaborne services.
Fort Wayne Navy Club, Ship on Wheels, sponsors the Fort Wayne Navy Club number 48.
Bring back memories of your seafaring days?
Aye, Captain.
Did you really say that?
No.
Oh. Just Popeye and some of those sailors. Oh, okay. And Parade of the American Soldier. It's comprised of citizens who have served in the armed forces of the United States. They're accompanied by civilians then honoring the memory of their loved ones who made the ultimate sacrifice.
The marchers depict the average citizen soldiers who answered call to duty and served their country in time of war. Their uniforms and equipment are almost entirely original military issue and are part of the local private collection.
Incredible uniforms.
It's amazing.
And those have had incredible care to be saved and preserved from the time that they were worn. They get much better care now than they were able to give them when they were actually using them.
Parade of the American Soldier.
Don Wolford and Andy Garinger are sponsor of this unit. Those are uniforms we more recognize from the World War I and II. Not those. Right up to our current men and women in the battlefield. Members of the Southside Optimist Club carry their motto, Friend of Youth, with many activities that help our youth mature into fine citizens.
Accompanying them are members of the Summit City Girls Baseball League, and they also sponsor youth and government programs, TriStar basketball for boys and girls, and many other activities.
And of course, their major fundraiser, good place to go, that ham and bean booth at the Johnny Appleseed Festival.
Ooh, you can't miss that one.
No, you can't. Oh, and you can't miss these little gummy bears from the Rat-a-tat-tat Dance Studio. It's their second appearance in the Three Rivers Parade. Look at those little ones. 8 members, all 7 years old, are coached by Jennifer Allen.
Now, these little dancers combine components of cheer, dance, and gymnastics to entertain the spectators along the parade route today. And nice outfits. Check them out.
Aren't they cute?
Their little pom-poms.
Yep. And are they having fun? They don't realize they've walked miles.
Not at all. They're having a good time. So are these folks.
Yes, they are. For the past 32 years they have been, because these are Menco machines, and they've been manufactured right here in Fort Wayne. Carts, mini bikes, and ATVs represents just some of the ways people spend their leisure time today.
Innovations in styling, design, and also restraint systems have led to better performance, but more importantly, have improved safety as well.
And that is so important. We note that they are wearing their seat belts, their helmets, because if we're going to have fun, we don't want to get hurt. Oh, you recognize, it's John Curran and Renegade. You know the music. They're winners of the 1998-99 Was Up Readers Poll for Best Country Band, and they've opened for such national acts as Charlie Daniels, Aaron Trippett, John Anderson, and Rick Trevino.
What's that?
I know I don't say that correctly.
Well, that's what they won. The
I know.
Poll, I see. Their current CD is The Outlaw. Members include John Curran, Terry Petrie, Chuck Easterday, George Hebert, and Randall Smith. And whoever that person is.
A new member. He just came out of the haunted cave, I do believe, inventing new ways to scare you from Slam Productions, a major Halloween attraction in Fort Wayne. The unit's made up of some of the cave denizens, including Eddie, that's who we're seeing, there he is, the 10-foot-tall vampire.
Scary people there. Visit the Haunted Caves Cavern of Illusions at Headwaters Park during the festival for a sample of their best special effects and a trip through the wormhole.
You're scaring me, Keith. A portion of the cave's proceeds, though, won't scare you because they go to the Matthew 25 Health and Dental Clinic.
How about this? This is a 1958 fire truck, and it represents the past, while the employees of GMP Cleaning and Restoration represent the future, including that little one.
Bless his heart. It's been a long parade. The group is celebrating innovations with the state-of-the-art technology, but they also say we shouldn't lose good old-fashioned values, as these folks, of course, will agree. Members of the Indiana Air National Guard. The 122nd Unit of Black Snakes. They recently completed Operation Southern Watch, operating from Prince Sultan Air Base in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Black Snakes returned from their mission in April of this year. They enjoyed participating in the parade and receiving the appreciative accolades from the crowd.
And they are getting them. And watch that child. Child safety is #1. The Travelers Protective Association, Post A, is a fraternal nonprofit benefit society, and the organization promotes child safety and scholarships for the hearing impaired.
Accompanying the unit is State and Post A President Marita K. O'Neill Maloley and the members of Post A. They'd like to remind everyone to make child safety first and make it last.
I second that. A little music from the Paul Harding Marching Hawks of Paul Harding High School under the direction of Todd Caffey. Drum majors are Ryan McCavitt and Jesse Evans, and their guard instructor is Kim Miller. And they, too, have marched a few miles, and let's take a listen.
We got funk. It's the song they're playing today.
Not give up the funk?
Got the funk. Get down now.
Well, I'm glad the kids can do it.
The Harding Hawks, longtime participants in the Three Rivers Festival Parade, aren't they?
And more beautiful machines. This time, the Mizpah Shrine Temple brings us antique cars. And of course, the Shrine are known world over for their generosity in sponsoring hospital care for children, kids who need orthopedic services or burn treatment.
You gotta love the Shriners.
Yes,
There
you
is
do.
never a charge to these children or their families. The cars are all 25 years old or older, and are show quality automobiles of various makes and models.
You know, you got to be 25 or older to be an antique car.
I like that. That works
I guess
for me.
we're both antiques,
We're
too,
antiques.
then, aren't we?
I need a lube job. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to take another quick break and be back with more of the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade. Saturday night on 21 Alive.
I take care of these guys. They listen to me. And the fact that I'm their coach doesn't hurt. Coach Knight says, you've got choice. Take the shot, draw the foul, or get out and take the open shot. And with the size of some of these guys, open can make a huge difference. That's why Open View MRI is my first choice. I can stay with them. They need me. It is open, so even my biggest guys are comfortable. And that's good if you don't like tight spaces. Take the open shot. Choose Open View MRI. Hello, you want a candy bar? You want a candy bar?
I consider myself very lucky. I get to visit the people and places that make our little corner of the world very special. Wonderful folks holding on to family traditions, their ties to the past, the colorful history surrounding the places most of us have never heard of, products, celebrities, craftsmen, all with local roots. They're out here, and they're part of 21 Country.
Join Eric Olson every Wednesday through Friday on 21 Alive News at 6. It's 21 Country, and it's all right here. We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
Rolling down the streets of Fort Wayne with the Mizpah antique cars from the Mizpah Shrine Temple. Folks who do a lot for children who need medical care. Oh.
Antiques at 50, classics at 25. That's what we've been told there on the automobiles. Got to get that stuff straight, you know.
That's right.
Okay, Roller Dome, north
But
and
you don't
south.
have to go straight if you're roller skating.
There you go. Are celebrating 50 years as family entertainment centers for the youth of Fort Wayne.
Jim and Marge Wall have provided a safe, smoke-free environment where children can enjoy modern and old-fashioned fun-filled experiences.
Roller skating is a sport really for everybody,
Yes, it
Jane.
is.
The Walls are happy to be a part of the past, present, and future Three Rivers festivals. And by the way,
Marge, not all that many weeks ago, was one of our Sunshine Spotlight recipients. And that was kind of not only to say thank you for all of the years of good work and good things they have done in the community, the entire family, but she had also just recently received some national recognition for her work in the world of and development of roller skating.
exactly. Here's the Indiana Army National Guard, the 1st Battalion 293rd Infantry. It's comprised of 5 companies based out of Fort Wayne, Huntington, and Portland.
The nearly 700-man unit traces history back to 1846. Members have served the country in the Mexican War and the Civil War, as well as, of course, World Wars I and II.
Is it my imagination, but has the response for our boys and women been a lot boisterous.
I'm glad you said that
louder.
because I have thought this for every military unit that has passed. There seems to be much more applause and I don't know. Maybe we really are recognizing we owe a debt to all of these men and women. We thank you. And they are hearing that appreciation, and that has to make them feel good.
All looking good. Got to say, our crew are getting some great shots here today, too, Jane, of this parade.
Mighty proud to work with those people. Lieutenant Colonel David Harris is the commander of this battalion.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know much about weapons. Are those machine guns? You know, the lifespan for a machine gunner is a matter of seconds when they go into battle because they, I guess, are up front. And I wish I could remember. It's just a few seconds.
Is that right?
So let's hope they never have to put those guns into action in real warfare.
Some more of our vehicles from the 1st Battalion, 293rd.
And I know that they're happy to be in the parade and not having to serve elsewhere around the world where there is trouble. They're happy and ready to go when they must, but it's nice to be at home.
What a comfortable day for a parade. Huge crowds lining the streets here today, and everyone's enjoying it. Running about 74 degrees outdoors here today, and what a great day.
And we're just about halfway, a little more than halfway through the number of units we're going to be seeing today.
That's right. We celebrate innovation, our past, our future. That's the theme for this year's parade, and everybody's been pretty much in tune.
They certainly have. And this is just the beginning of 8 more days of celebration across the city. Of course, one of the favorite activities is Kids Day. That's much, much bigger, they tell me, out at IPFW this coming Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll be out there with our little kids booth. Kids Cast, so you can bring your little ones out and we'll tape a newscast with them. Also, special activities this year for teens. Much more attention being paid to our teenagers, and that's good too.
Here's one looking into our past to see our future. Fort Wayne Radiology celebrates 50 years of diagnostic excellence.
Based on the rich history that we share, they look to the accomplishment of the past to see their future. And it never ceases to amaze me, the news stories that we have on our various newscasts. Medical technology, and especially in the area of radiology, what can be done today?
Matter of fact, they are one of our award winners today, too. Best adherence to festival theme in the commercial division. Looking into our past to see our future. And they're getting into it, aren't they? They get the crowd pumped up here.
I guess.
A nice float.
Celebrating 50.
There you go.
And these people are celebrating as they visit Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is the Wisla Folk Song and Dance Ensemble making their second appearance in the Three Rivers Festival Parade. And of course, the group is visiting from our sister city, Plock in Poland.
One of Fort Wayne's 3 sister cities, by the way. The troupe will give several performances at different venues during the festival. Check your official Three Rivers Festival guide for dates and times.
Right.
Something you won't want to miss.
No, that's true. They do a good show.
Good to have them with us as well. It's always a lot of fun with this one, Jane.
I know, a lot of noise and a lot of big wheels and
B93.
Look at those tractors, Arcola Motorsports.
They're all part of it.
The tractor pullers this weekend, this entry, features some of the vehicles that will compete this weekend during their festival super modified truck and tractor pull in Arcola.
That's right. Action starts tonight at 7 p.m. and there will be 3 daytime attractions all weekend long.
A truck tug of war will begin Sunday evening at 6:30. And this event is being sponsored by B93 Radio and
21 Alive, of course.
Look at those wheels, tires. What should I call
Looks like
them?
your ride, doesn't it?
Not exactly, but
No?
it might be a good idea. Nothing would stop you, and you just
right.
go right over it.
Worry about a traffic jam, no problem. A lot of people enjoy that every year out there, though, the tractor
Oh, I
pull
know
at
it.
Arcola.
Big time event and big time dollars go into those vehicles, not to mention the power.
Here's another favorite.
Another type of horsepower, if I may.
Nice segue.
Thank you. Sponsored by Risk Management Insurance. Of course, it's the Mizpah Shrine Horse Patrol. They ride golden palominos equipped with those beautiful silver saddles, and they are nationally known as a top precision drill team.
The riders are carrying flags from America's past to the present. They've participated in the Rose and Cotton Bowl parades and the Indianapolis 500 parade as well.
And they're led by Captain Jerry Jenkins, Lieutenant Don Williams, Sergeant David Reed, and Quartermaster Don Wall. And I think you can probably quote their motto, "We ride so that a handicapped child may walk."
Beautiful horses, aren't they?
And you know, also sometimes those little ones get to take a little ride on those beautiful horses, which is a real thrill.
This is the McMillan Center for Health Education. Celebrates innovation with McMillan on the Road.
You know, more than 60,000 children and adults will learn about their health not only by coming to the center, but by educators from there coming to them wherever they are.
McMillan encourages everyone to kick the bad habits of the past and live healthier lives in the future. That's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Great little van. So when you see that, you know you can learn about healthy things.
Stop monkeying around with your health.
Oh, good.
Oh,
There's
that
a new
good.
slogan,
Hey, I like
Keith.
that one.
And the 384th Military Police Battalion is commanded by Major Dana Jeffries and Command Sergeant Major Bernie Edwards.
Sergeant First Class William Graham commands the Color Guard. The unit is comprised of 148 soldiers from the Fort Wayne area. As they slow down here for a moment, they also provide command and control for 4 other units throughout Indiana and Ohio.
Big job, big business, big numbers, big machines.
What a great shot of downtown Fort Wayne, and here we are in the 32nd annual Three Rivers Festival Parade. 21 Alive, proud to bring it to you. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
Here at Benjamin Moore, we decided it was time to shake things up a bit.
These larger chips are going to make color coordinating much easier.
So we asked our dealers, contractors, and customers to help us help them.
A color can look okay in the store, but get it home, it changes.
Together, we designed the Color Preview Studio.
The 3D room with view shows color in both room light and daylight. Previewing their room before they paint? My customers are going to love that.
Right now, you can save $5 a gallon on select Benjamin Moore paints.
See the new Color Preview Studio at any Reams Deckbeck location.
You're a grown-up. You're hard to impress. Well, how about any 2 chicken sandwiches for just $4 at Arby's? We knew that would get your attention because these aren't ordinary chicken sandwiches. We're talking real chicken, intense flavors, the kind adults like. And this price, nothing ordinary about that either. Any 2 chicken sandwiches, now just $4. So get to Arby's and satisfy your grown-up tastes.
Here at 21 Alive, we love summertime and the area festivals. We love it so much, we want to see everyone in a red shirt this summer. From everyone here at the station to your next door neighbor. Here's where you can see our red shirts this summer. Don't miss our red shirts at the Arcola Tractor Pull, Friday, July 7th through Sunday, July 9th. Hope to see you this summer at the festivals. We'll be easy to spot. We're the ones in the red shirts. We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
And the streets of Fort Wayne are alive with the 32nd Annual Three Rivers Festival Parade. These are the marching Northside Redskins. They've been consistent ISMA State finalists for the past 27 years with great music like this.
Redskins also sponsor the Fantasy of Brass and Drums, which will be held on July 11th at 7:30 right at Northside High School.
And I have my ticket.
All right.
Oh,
that's a good show,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes, it is. It certainly is pageantry at its best.
That young one's enjoying the parade.
Yes. Thinking about being in a band someday, I'll bet, Jeff.
That wouldn't be so bad.
No, it's not bad.
A lot of fun.
I know years ago I talked about being a band parent, and now you can identify the same.
Here is the Ark, I believe this is it not?
This is Easter Seal Ark of Allen County, yes. It celebrates the innovative affiliation of these two agencies.
That's right. Parents and children who are enrolled in the child care program are sitting on the alphabet blocks with adult clients walking behind the float as well.
And of course, Easter Seals Ark's mission will extend into the education, the training, and the support of all peoples or any peoples with disability. The organization is devoted to creating solutions and changing lives.
Here's the Fort Wayne Street Rod Association. It presents the 26th Annual Muddy River Run. That'll be held July 29th and 30th out at the Allen County Fairgrounds. Proceeds from the event are donated to a Turnstone Center for Disabled Children and Adults.
I tell you, the feature car for this year's event is a 1938 Chevrolet. It's a Chevrolet three-window coupe. And we want you to know it's painted by Plum Crazy. Little more music. We know it's Calliope music from Indiana University, the Alumni Association of Allen County. You know, this was first played on a riverboat in 1924 and is one of just a handful of authentic steam Calliope still in existence.
In the mid-60s, it was moved from the IU Theater and Drama Department's showboat Majestic, the last showboat to ply the waters of the Ohio and Mississippi rivers.
Quite a history. The Alumni Association built the circus wagon also as a 500 festival entry in the 1976 Bicentennial Parade.
Sounds good.
I love it.
See the streets lined with people just about everywhere.
Oh, and looky, here's our little friend Garfield wearing his Remax t-shirt. A happy cat. No lasagna near, though.
No lasagna near today.
No, not yet. Maybe on Food Alley eventually.
Or Casa's not far down the road.
That's true.
All right, Jennifer, who do you have down there on the sidelines?
Well, we just saw the folks from Potts Poland, our sister city, and I have here the chairman of the city council from Potts Poland. This is Mr., let me see if I can get this right, because I can't even spell it, but I believe it's Wojciech Hetzkowski. I'm not going to tell you how that's spelled. Here he is. We do have an interpreter to help us today. Now, you guys have been here for a few days. Tell me some of the things you've done in Fort Wayne.
Żeby pan zechciał teraz powiedzieć o tym, co w Fort Wayne już mieliśmy okazję zrobić od czasu, kiedy tu przyjechaliśmy.
No, przede wszystkim poznaliśmy miasto.
So first of all, we could get to know the city.
Ale był to taki kontakt przez okna samochodu.
Aha, but it was only, the only contact that we have was through the car windows.
Ale podczas dzisiejszej parady z pewnością poznaliśmy wszystko to, co w tym mieście jest pięknego, godnego najwyższego
szacunku. But during today's parade we had an opportunity to know all the things that are the most beautiful in the city and are worth, you know, like admiring.
Well, we certainly hope you have a wonderful time and enjoy the city. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. And thank you also to that city council person from our sister city.
Yes, and I think they are now enjoying outside the car. They're looking into these cars from the Classic Cars Rolling 50s Car Club, dedicated to the restoration and preservation of classic cars with special interest in 55 to 57 Chevys.
Now, these classics are being driven by their owners who have put countless hours and sums of money into their show cars. These memories of the past appeal to young and old alike. Look and enjoy yourself, right?
And, of course, our own Jay Walker realizes the hours and the money that could go into restoration with his beautiful red convertible.
He has one as well.
57, I believe.
That's right.
And 98.9 The Bear. Fort Wayne's Rock Station makes a return trip to the Three Rivers Festival Parade. And we want you to look for Elvis and Hammer. There they are, along with the entire Bear staff, of course. But Elvis and Hammer are going to be broadcasting live all through the festival down on the waterways, Keith.
On that pontoon that they're riding in right now, right? That'll be at the confluence of the Three Rivers.
Righty, so we can look and listen, and I have a feeling they'll have some pranks going on.
How about our conservation officers here? The Law Enforcement Division of the DNR stands ready to protect Indiana's natural resources in the new millennium.
The Indiana DNR is the state's oldest law enforcement agency. Conservation officers are eager to continue to serve and protect the public as they enjoy the many recreational opportunities afforded in, of course, the great Indiana outdoors. Fort Wayne Habitat for Humanity, affiliated with Habitat International, builds houses worldwide in partnership with people in need.
Since 1986, through the efforts of this local nonprofit group of volunteer workers and contributors, more than 47 families in our city have become the proud owners of comfortable, affordable housing. Isn't that wonderful?
Opens the doors to hope, and yet the people have to want these houses badly enough to work for them and put in sweat equity.
Nothing like home sweet home.
There you go.
The Scarlet Strutters Baton Corps from Defiance, Ohio, under the direction of Ron Smith. Their head majorette is Jaylene Kammeyer.
The Strutters are celebrating their 25th anniversary season, and before embarking on the parade route this morning even, the Corps gave a pre-parade performance at the judging stand bleachers.
The Strutters will travel to North Carolina in 2 weeks to compete in the DMA National Championship.
We certainly wish them luck and thank them for coming to see us each year.
WONO 1380 The Game. It's the sports guy from The Game. Yeah, you know him. Game 1380 WONO.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary. Your station for one-on-one sports and the sports flash every 20 minutes is WONO 1380 The Game.
The Game.
He's quite the character, too.
Yes, he is.
Sports
Sister to
guy,
Whoa
Gary.
Whoa, so is that Whoa-No?
Wono.
That's somebody's sister.
Yeah, somebody likes that flag holder.
Wouldn't you know Gary
Who's
would get
on
all
camera?
the
Who
beautiful
was on camera
girls.
there?
Yep.
Who's calling those shots?
I know. You want me to tell?
National Servball began in 1966 with the goal of positively impacting the future, and the future is now.
Yes, it is. Employees of National Servball, along with their children, are pushing the Baby Bin Brigade.
Children are our future, and what better way to preserve the future than to recycle, Jane?
Good idea. National Servball is proud to be a part of Celebrate Innovation, our past, our future.
All right. They beat to their own garbage can, I guess.
March to their own,
Trash can. Midwest America Federal Credit Union is proud to participate once again in this year's 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
And we're glad they did too. This is their 12th consecutive appearance in the parade, and their staff is excited to be a part of this huge citywide festival.
Now, the theme of their unit is, it's where you belong.
And it certainly is. And if you feel like singing,
Here you go, Jane, your chance.
You White, Henry Higgins. Your gutter snipe of a protege, Eliza Doolittle, is about to become a bloomin' lady right before your eyes. Okay, I'll quit it.
Sentimental Journey Carriage Company is escorting the 2 stars of the Fort Wayne Civic Theater summer musical, My Fair Lady.
It runs from July 26th to August 6th.
And how about this?
A family of diversity from Northcrest Elementary School. It's their clubhouse. Now, the Follinger Foundation is a vital sponsor of the International Clubhouse of Northcrest. It provides students from over 20 different countries with exposure to a variety of cultures.
And this year's float displays various cultural costumes from the past to the present, right?
Volunteers there work with students in a hands-on environment to provide a critical link between the regular school year and the clubhouse celebration.
By the way, they got a Mayor's Trophy, most original non-commercial.
Congratulations, kids. WAJI Magic 95.1 FAM.
Whatever.
FM.
There you go.
Riding in go-karts from Manco Products. It's the whole crew.
That's right. Magic in the Mornings. Dave Collins, Nanette Lanfear, Doc, and Granny Pat are joined by Barb Richards and Magic's very own staff magician, Jim Barron.
Okay, a little magic, Jim. Keep this weather around. Allen County Cadet Squadron. It's the Civil Air Patrol, and it's comprised of cadets from high school and middle school, along with senior members.
We got a little bit of everybody going on right here, right now, with the International Village. Celebrates the new millennium with the best of foods, ethnic entertainment, and cultural displays from July 12th through the 14th at the Scottish Rite Ballroom on Westbury. Always a great time.
Oh, it is. Good food, good fun, good culture. Admission is free and accessible to all, and each of us can celebrate our own heritage, so don't miss the new International Village. And if it does get warm, that is air-conditioned, so it's a nice place to take a break and view cultural heritages from around the world, as well as have some mighty good international food.
Student athletes, honor students, and cheerleaders of the University of St. Francis are all celebrating the innovation and excellence offered at this local university.
Look at those cheerleaders. Brave ladies. It is the inspiring innovation of the University of St. Francis athletes that has led both the women's and men's basketball teams to first-place rankings nationally, but that's not all.
No, the Cougar football team is the defending conference champion, and that is a very young program, and they're right up there, right off from the start.
Success. A lot of hard work from those folks out there.
It's a great university right here in Fort Wayne, University of St. Francis.
Proud of you all, and keep up the good work. And watching those cheerleaders, it won't be long till they're award-winning, too.
That's right. And the nice thing is they've been able to cultivate some of their athletes from right here within the community.
That's right. Keep them here. Okay, let's march again, this time with the Elmhurst High School Trojan Pride Marching Band under the direction of Mr. James Widmer. The Trojan Pride will travel to Orlando, Florida in December to participate in Disney's Magic Music Days Festival. Let's listen to their music.
I didn't see that.
Okay, and it's clown time again. This time it's the Mizpah Shrine Clowns. Motorized they are. Well, that guy's not motorized, is he? But some of them, they're some of the little cars. They've been clowning around since 1990, and this is their second appearance in the Three Rivers Festival Parade. Throughout the year, the clowns attend many functions, including Shrine Parade, Shrine Circus, and many other public appearances.
All of that mirth supports an important cause, the Shrine Hospitals for Children. Their motto is that they clown for the kids.
And there's some kids enjoying their clowning.
The Hoosierland square dancers there as well, I think we saw.
Here they are. They are square dancing, and they are from all over Fort Wayne and the surrounding communities. The unit features throughout the parade 2 sets of dancers 8 people in each square.
Their music is taped, but the square dance calling is most definitely alive. The group refers to square dancing as friendship set to music.
It is such fun. I don't really know how, but when people guide you through it, it's a great
Promenade
time.
and do-si-do
And
all that
that stuff.
They have a good time with it.
They have a good time. And compete. A lot of them are in competitions and do incredible work. We're proud of you, folks. And what great exercise.
Exactly. This is the 1st Battalion, 330th Regiment. It's a U.S. Army Reserve unit headquartered at the 2233 Nutman Avenue location in Fort Wayne, right?
Right. And they instruct infantry basic and advanced training for initial entry soldiers into the U.S. Army at Fort Benning, Georgia. A lot of training going on. There's that funny guy again that was riding with Miss Allen County. He just pops up everywhere.
Yeah, he likes to be on TV.
Yeah.
Haywood Banks, he's such a clown. I mean, a funny guy.
Funny guy. Comedian, I think is what
I thought he was
would
with one of those
prefer.
units or something.
He could be. Good comedy. And coming into view, NBC 33 has always celebrated innovation in Fort Wayne, being the first TV station in the city, the first to broadcast in color, and the first to bring viewers on an all-digital newsroom.
People get a chance to see themselves, and of course, they're having a good time at this parade, the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade, by the way.
And I understand they'll be showing it on their jumbo screen. And of course, it's surrounded by many of their on-air personalities from their news team and news department. Fort Wayne nightlife, 1938 style. Sharon's Victorian House remembers. They remember the former Fort Wayne Police Chief Eisenhut. He is portrayed riding, well, that's not the chief, that's a flapper. That's from the 20s, I think. And maybe the 30s, too. Shooting a little pool.
Sharon and her friends are dressed for an evening of fun.
It's billiards, not
Yes,
pool.
at a Fort Wayne billiards parlor. Perhaps after the billiards, they might go dancing at the glamorous Rosemarie Hotel or dine at the Regal Indiana Hotel next to the Embassy Theater.
Exciting times.
This is also a winner here of the Mayor's
Yes.
Trophy, Most Original for Commercial Division.
And I hear the sound of the bagpipe.
Yes, you do.
Fort Wayne's Scottish Pipes and Drums are the only competition pipe band in the state of Indiana. And they, of course, compete at Highland Games in Illinois, Ohio, and Michigan. Music of the Pipers. They are routinely placed in the top 10 in the Midwest.
And don't forget the Highland Games on July 22nd of this year at Zollner Stadium.
And don't forget the Corvair. Produced only from 1960 to 1969. Yeah, over 30 years since the last Corvair was produced, but they're not forgotten. And the Corvair Club is dedicated to the preservation and enjoyment of these forgotten little beauties.
If you've ever driven one, you understand why. Chevrolet designed the Corvair as an economy car, but the public soon realized that this was a car for cruising down the back roads.
Actually, I had the pleasure and fun of driving and riding in the Corvair for a number of years. It's air-cooled, has a rear engine, and styling that would last. It's the Corvair. Sounds like a commercial, doesn't it?
I know, you should do one. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more.
We'll be right back with the 21 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade.
I'm Jackie Lyons for Budget Car Sales and Leasing right here in Fort Wayne. Folks, it's the weekend and we're closed, but get ready for the incredible savings on Monday morning. Bring us your trade, your payment book, your title, and listen to this. We've extended our Purchase Advantage program. You put zero down, make zero payments, pay zero interest until January 2001, and we'll even pay for your gas until January. So visit us right here in Fort Wayne, or better yet, please pick up that phone right now and give us a call toll-free from anywhere.
When you're a child, every day is a day of discovery. Maybe you don't remember everything, but you sure remember what it feels like to wake up to mom or dad saying, "We're going to the zoo today." When you're 8 years old, that's not a trip. It's the adventure of a lifetime. There are few things in life you never forget. The zoo is one of them. The Children's Zoo. Memories for a lifetime.
Saturday night on 21 Alive. We're back. Now, your hosts, Keith Edwards and Jane Hersha.
It's a circus on the streets of Fort Wayne during our festival parade, and everyone loves the circus, especially circus history that abounds in Peru, Indiana. And these cyclists, unicyclists, little tumblers, all the performers here are from the Peru circus. And they present 10 shows annually under the big top there in Peru.
And following up right behind them, riding in vintage and modern German-made cars, the officials of Fort Wayne's German Fest, but we still get to look at the unicyclists here.
And you know, the interesting thing is these are circus performers a few times a year, but they are the people and the citizens of Peru who train to perform these really amazing circus feats that they do for us. And of course, they will be performing in Headwaters Park tomorrow at 1 and 3:30 p.m. And we want to again thank Edie's for bringing them to us. And some of the proceeds from these shows will go to charity. Some of them from their shows.
All righty, and now we're back to German Fest
A little
here.
polka. We've got vintage and modern Germany represented in cars and with the officials of Fort Wayne's German Fest riding in them. They have gymnasts from the Turner's Club, and they celebrate the innovations of German design.
And also say hello to, you saw PJ there
Yep.
in the car, the winner of this year's German Fest Wiener Dog Nationals, by the way.
Congratulations there, PJ. German Fest will celebrate 20th anniversary in 2001.
Some more of our competitive friends. Wayne TV celebrates its own past, present, and future. The News Channel 15 on-air staff waving from sporty convertibles, courtesy of the Mustang Club.
Those are neat cars. This year, Wayne held a contest saluting the past and present stars of CBS. And you're going to see some of the celebrity look-alikes, Dave Letterman, Lucille Ball, and Sonny and Cher. And some of them are your neighbors. They just look like those famous folks on NBC. And, of course, Sandy's got her umbrella, even though it's not really sunny nor really rainy.
It's her
But we know
trademark.
it's Sandy.
That's right. A great day for parade, huh? 74 cool degrees, a little
Great
overcast.
day for any festival activities, and it's going to go on till the night. Check your Three Rivers Festival program guide to find just where you want to be the entire weekend.
We have a whole week of enjoyment, too, and top it off next Sunday with the fireworks display.
Always a popular event. And it's the Lutheran Health Network. Their float presents their entry titled, We Are Family. The Float is a family album representing Network First, including the region's first heart transplant.
By the way, they won the Admiral Andy Award, Most Educational Appeal to Children in the commercial division, as a matter of fact.
The Lutheran Health Network, associates and volunteers, keeping us going.
I want to congratulate all the winners today of the divisions that we had to take part in this parade and come up with unique designs to follow along with the theme of this year's parade, celebrating and innovate our past into our future. So
That's
it really
right,
works.
and we have units that have been with us for 25 years, such as some of the bands We have brand new units, and one of those is joining us now. This is the Down Syndrome Association of Northeast Indiana, or better known by some as DSANI. This just got started in the past year. Their float and their presentation is Toward a Brighter Tomorrow. And individuals with Down syndrome and their families walk and ride to enhance the lives of those affected. This is an organization that has brought together parents and families literally from all over northern Indiana. Their organizational, one woman started that, just one woman. And here we have taking the arts in the right direction from Arts United, a little Suzuki violin there, I do believe. Arts United is the umbrella organization for more than 60 arts and cultural organizations. Of course, it gives support to arts providers in Northeast Indiana.
Arts United continues a proud tradition by serving as a regional provider organization for the Indiana Arts Commission. They recently completed their 45th annual fund drive with their goal of $1.4 million raised for arts organizations in the area, Jane.
21 Alive area does support the arts. And an art for young people that is such fun, too. The Concordian Lutheran Junior Cadets return for their 6th Three Rivers Festival Parade. These junior cadets have practiced for the last 4 weeks in a special summer program offered by Concordia Lutheran High School.
The musicians are playing American Salute, written by Lutheran Elementary Band Director Todd Phillips.
The junior cadets have been assisted by Concordia High School band members who have marched the parade route twice.
Wow.
Once with their own band and now with these students.
Good for them. Hardy souls.
They're building their adult band or senior band for later years.
Jennifer Longquist News in the morning. Music all day on 97.3.
We get our folks from 97.3 WMEE, Fort Wayne's #1 music station.
It's their Hummer.
That's right. Listen for Rick Dees in the morning and Charlie Butcher in the afternoon, and the most music all day long. And don't forget our own Jennifer Blomquist does news in the morning right
When she's not out walking the parade route, she's doing news for them and for us.
They are here celebrating the many accomplishments of Africans and African
Union Baptist Church float. We've come this far by faith reflects 3 beliefs. They are.
That's right. The first celebrates the coming together of Africans and African Americans. What's the second?
The second celebrates the many accomplishments of Africans and African Americans.
And finally, the float celebrates faith. Because of faith, Union Baptist Church is able to celebrate innovation, our past, and our future.
Speaking of our past and our future, the Indiana State Police have played a big part in that. The Fort Wayne District, the largest geographic district in the state. The post is home to over 50 troopers who respond to more than 13,000 calls for service annually, in addition to their road patrol duties.
The unit includes the traditional Indiana State Police vehicle and the Gator, which is issued for special events throughout the state as well.
Thank you, Indiana State Troopers. Oh, we have some bees buzzing around here from the Old Country Buffet. That's OCB from the Old Country Buffet, of course. He's their friendly mascot. He's joined with some friends, and they are known for their involvement in community school and fundraising events. Celebrating innovations, sailing into a bright future, International Truck and Engineering Corporation. Just as innovation has kept the International Truck and Engine Company at the forefront of their industry, it has also served to keep the city of Fort Wayne alive and growing.
Innovation fueled the lives of our ancestors and will keep our descendants sailing into the future as well.
That's it.
Keeping with the theme there.
of all children and youth of Fort Wayne and surrounding communities. There are 220 members.
Check that out. How colorful.
International.
A lot of time involved in putting that all together, didn't you think?
I know they didn't blow those balloons up on their own. And earlier we heard the Fort Wayne Children's Choir perform our national anthem, and it exists for the musical educational enrichment of all children and youth of Fort Wayne and surrounding communities. Currently there are 220 members in the choir, and as we mentioned, 100 of those were here today.
The choir has been on 3 international tours to Europe, and this past March performed with the National Children's Choir in Carnegie Hall. They are directed once again by Fred Meads, Artistic Director of the Fort Wayne Children's Choir.
I just can't help but think these little ones, someday they're going to realize how special that was to perform in Carnegie Hall.
Oh, for sure. What an honor.
Yeah. And you can't have a parade without people who plan it, and this is the Three Rivers Festival 21 Alive Parade Committee. They spent hours to bring this parade together, and they are sleep-deprived, but they're here with us. And they want to thank all of the staff at the festival office, particularly Kelly Hagerman and Kathleen Alter, for their assistance throughout the year. And Jennifer's going to chat with them.
Jennifer?
Jennifer? Well, I've got the man who's behind this whole parade today. This is Chuck Bodenhaffer. He's president of the parade. Things have been going really well today.
Yes. Well, we had a big crowd, and we've had a great parade. To get it done in this time, I think we're just happy as heck. My whole committee did a great job.
And you had quite a great turnout today. The weather turned out super.
I would not even estimate how many. I can just tell you it's a large crowd compared to what I've seen in the past.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I know we've had a lot of people enjoy it.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Jim did a good job, too.
And, of course, we are seeing the members of the Fort Wayne Fire Department now. Fire Department brings up the conclusion of our parade, and they want to thank the residents of Fort Wayne for over 160 years of support.
The men and women of the departments are on call to help not only in fighting fires, but also when medical assistance is needed as well, Jane.
Their unit showcases some of the frontline equipment used during emergency responses. And, you know, I think it's only fair if we mention all of the people on this parade committee.
Yes.
We didn't get to see them all, but Renee Burkhalter is assistant chairperson. Lynn Anthick and Kathy Newhouse are in charge of souvenirs, which we want you to buy because that keeps the festivals going, especially the button. Susan Shopman and Bonnie Shopman were in charge of VIP seating.
A couple of quick reminders as well. Tonight from 6 to 12:30, do not miss out on seeing Peter Frampton. That's at the Meyer Event Tent in Headwaters Park. Come and enjoy great music, dancing, featuring Dash Rip Rock. And also, later on in the week, come out and see Spike and the Bulldogs
Always
at the Meyer Event Tent. Rock and roll oldie style, Headwaters Park. And then encore at 7 o'clock tonight, Jane. Can you tell us about that?
And Tina Turner. Well, big names we're hearing, huh?
That's right.
It's Three Rivers Festival in Fort Wayne, the best place to be at this time of year. And we're going to enjoy all those events along with you. We've enjoyed being with you today, this year, and we'll see you next year.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Enjoy the festival.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching the 2021 Alive Three Rivers Festival Parade. Brought to you by these companies that care. Your neighborhood Arby's restaurants, Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, State Farm Insurance, and Jiffy Lube.
I'm Vince Robinson. Join us Sunday mornings for Fort Wayne Business Journal, your exclusive television source of news and business information from across Northeast Indiana. You'll meet the movers and shakers on today's local business scene, as well as be introduced to the local business leaders of tomorrow. We'll also give you valuable expert advice to help your business and your career. That's Fort Wayne Business Journal, Sunday mornings at 11:30 a.m. here on WPTA TV 21 Alive.
Enjoy scenic New England this autumn. Hi, I'm Jay Walker from 21 Alive, inviting you to join me on a beautiful fall foliage tour September 29th to October 9th. In exciting New York City, we'll cruise New York Harbor and see the Statue of Liberty. We also have reserved seats for a hit Broadway musical. Colonial America comes to life in Boston, Lexington, Concord, and Plymouth. In historic Boston, we'll follow the Freedom Trail and visit the fascinating John F. Kennedy Library. We also follow the rugged Atlantic coast from Boston to Maine and travel through the colorful forests of New Hampshire and Vermont. On the way home, we'll view thundering Niagara Falls. This wonderful vacation includes all transportation, excellent hotels, and much, much more. For your free WPTA Autumn in New England brochure, call Holiday Vacations toll-free 1-800-826-2266.
Holiday travels everywhere.
Venus Williams makes history at Wimbledon, highlights tonight at 10.